Money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on front street so they cannot put me on blast. No. Bdpp came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast. You already know what it is. The best damn podcast. This is what we do. The best damn podcast. Let's go. The best damn podcast. We the greatest, we the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Yes. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation. Do that over here. Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat. Next year, 720. The best damn podcast. J-Dub. The best damn podcast. Left. The best damn podcast. And MM2K. The best damn podcast. Let's go. Yes, sir! You and I were tune with the broadband boom. Yeah. Let's go! Money talking over here. I don't understand the broke boy. We don't even speak the same language. We view life from a different angle. I put my flaws on front street so they cannot put me on blast. No. Bdpp came home, turned the trap into a podcast. The best damn podcast. You already know what it is. The best damn podcast. This is what we do. The best damn podcast. Let's go. The best damn podcast. We the greatest, we the greatest. Tell them haters they can hate us. Never switch up on your homies for the latest sensation. Keep calling us toxic, screaming out, change up the format. Now watch how they copy us. Numbers jumping through the super chat. Next year, 720. The best damn podcast. J-Dub. The best damn podcast. Left. The best damn podcast. And MM2K. The best damn podcast. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good afternoon. Yes, we're back with already episode 3 of the Best Damn Podcast. Period. As you guys come in, hit the like button. Of course, share it out. We're going to have an entertaining show today, to say the least. Mute myself in the back. Like I said, as you guys come in, like I said, hit the like button. Share that on Twitter. It'd be so kind. Can you guys hear me in the back? Can you guys hear me? No?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, loud and clear, brother.
Oh, y'all loud. I'm turning y'all down on my own headphones.
Well, I can hear my echo through your headphones.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, $20 joints I got on me. I'm about to blow my shit. Like I said, as you guys come in, type something in the chat. They're going to shout you out while I'm, sharing it out on Twitter and, everything else. You know how we do here. We got here. Let me see. Right, we go to tweet right here. Hold on. Let's say tweet. Hold on. Change.
While you doing that, I went and got my eyes checked last week, so I'm gonna read the chat. I'm gonna shout out everybody. I went back. I did a Happy Gilmore and passed the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? So now I can read. Big up to the Nail Bat. What's up, brother? Yeah. Jordan Myers, Dark Lord Fusion. Said, what's up, Z and fuck dudes? Connor McBeast. Yeah. What's up? Wraith World. Darren Robinson. Lex Prez 2010. What's up, Z? My neighbor's car. Y'all kill me with these, man. Hey, yo, the cool 1985, man. Corey Massey. Hey, yo, Corey Massey says, turn the trap into a podcast. Hottest line ever. Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we got a super chat. My homie D-Web, he said the intro is fire. Yeah. Everyone have a good show, man.
Yeah, we're gonna show up today, man. We're gonna show out, man. We got an amazing show.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, listen to. I might be bringing this to lawsuit and litigation. Behind the scenes.
Hey, this might be the last show, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
The last episode, but listen, but it's true. How you say, journalists, I would never leave my source, but don't threaten to be sued behind the scenes with certain people within the gaming community, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, the perpetrator already in the chat. You got 1 thumbs down. They already here. They waiting, man.
It ain't fair. It's not right, all right?
My likeness.
Use my likeness.
ain't
my Isaac.
It just ain't right.
Messing with my brand.
Hell yeah, shit.
They gonna sue me, my black ass, though. But yeah, shout out everybody out in the chat. Tune in. What else we got? Tune in, Tariffs.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Let me see who else we have in here. We got Quentin Sirius. We got Miss Fee. What's up, Miss Fee? We got the homie All Day Digital. Yo, what's up? Spiderman XZ. Who else we got in here? We got D Almighty Spartan God. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? King Boom. Majin God Goku. Good to see you back. King Reaper 74G. Sound 217. Wraith World, what's up? Spider Silva, we got another super chat. He said 8 weeks of Game Pass free with Rice Krispies. Damn, dog. Damn, dog.
Yeah, buddy.
I saw that.
Oh man. Casanova.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. A couple of Rice Krispies.
Hey, bro.
Rossetti, what's up,
bro? Yeah, people don't watch TV no more. They just eat snacks. That's why they doing it. That's why they doing it.
Hey, we were on to something with that diabetic shit.
Hey, yeah, see, you see what I'm saying? That's why they got you, Z.
What's diabetic gaming?
For real.
You knew the blueprint, man.
Yeah.
Heath Stevens, what's up? Elijah Parker.
That's
Parker. We got Rossetti. We got Philip Sin 22. We got Predator Kingdom. And we got Gamer O'Malley says, what's up, people?
Yeah.
Hey, do us a favor, man. Hey, look, man. We only 3 episodes in.
3 episodes.
Gotcha. We gave y'all a fire introduction show. We gave y'all a super fire show with David Jaffe last week, and we're about to give you another one. We got like almost 100 jokers in here right now and only 20-something likes, man. Can y'all hit that like button and share this out, please?
I don't know if I'm going to like the show yet. I'm going to hit the like button. Technically speaking, you know what I mean? Sony coming through.
It's not hard. It's effortless. It's just the press of a thumb. It's not signing up to it. You're not signing up to a subscription. We're not asking for any personal information. You're just asking to
they act like passing out the collection plate.
Yeah. I might have got today's episode. They told my son suing my ass into the poorhouse, man.
Yeah, this might be it, y'all. Come on, man.
Hey, they'll give a super chat before they hit that like button.
That's facts too.
But now, everybody in the show, in the chat, like I said before we get started, I'm sending the link in the other groups or whatever.
Yeah, and if I can interject real quick, I just want to give a special shout out to Overdone Memes because he put on some really good work for this episode.
Shout out to Zim, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo,
Zim is always doing fantastic work, man. Shout out to them. Even though Overdone throw me under the bus every day. You know, I do not take it serious. I laugh at him. You know what I'm saying? So great job, Overdone. Keep up the great work.
Overdone out there like my man from My Left Foot and shit, man. He just freestyling it crazy. He got like 1,000 pictures of post up, man. It's crazy.
Real, man. I ain't posting no more pictures of me in any kind of way.
At least you don't get upset and get for real.
Facts, yeah.
No.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, go ahead, man. Let's talk about it.
I just understand the fun in this, and I respect his creativity, the fact that he's able to push him out so fast. And he sent them to me even before he sent them out. He'll say, check this out, and I'll look at it, and I'll laugh at it. You know, it's cool. You know, it's just fun, you know? Ain't nothing to get mad over. It's the internet, you know?
Hey, yo, bro, some of these jokers be taking this shit personal, man. I ain't lying.
Yeah. Right? Nah, man. You gotta, if you can't laugh at yourself, man, then that's
just stay right, man. Stay right.
That's what crazy. I mean, you know, I laugh at it, bro. You know, shit. You know, I throw myself up under the goddamn bus, man. I laugh at my goddamn self, bro. I joke all the time, but jokers be getting so offended. I don't know what it be. Hate. I don't know. Maybe they just acting like they mad. They just don't like me, and I don't even care. But what's going on with you, Post? You here this week on time?
You know, I was prompt today. You know, I didn't want to
prompt today, man.
You know, I was ready to go, but I'm good, man.
They must have ran out of Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
Damn Mo.
Post up was prompt today because he was on that Gears Pop playing with Sean. I was like, God damn, Post.
Hey,
Over
hey,
here talking to each other in a secret DM or whatever.
Hey, now you weren't supposed to put that out there. We're just gonna kind of release that information in a
And
proper
Post Up
way.
was over there screaming at Sean, Sean, get away, I want to use the hammer of dawn.
I was like, oh shit, let me get out of here. Let me get out of this room. This is a private room.
Yeah.
No, but side
Yo,
note,
they
though.
kicked me out.
This is a
Side note,
champagne room. Oh,
the Popeye's chicken sandwich is unbelievable, plan. I took my girls to Popeye's, and on the way she was talking shit, this and that. What that was the day person asking people getting into that. I brought a combo, right, and we still in the parking lot. She maxed the damn sandwich. It was like, you should have brought me 2 of them bitches. Hopped out the car, went back into Popeye's to wait another 20-30 minutes for another spicy chicken sandwich.
Hey, yo, check this shit out, right? Before we start the show, here's my little. What day? What's today? Today's Sunday, right? I think I got my ladies here. It might have been Thursday or Friday. You know, I wake up at 2-3 o'clock. So let me see what all the hype about this goddamn chicken sandwich, bro. I went to Popeyes. The motherfucking line, the drive-through line, was like a funeral procession, like literally like a block and a half away.
I would
right?
have gave up.
Yeah, it's been like that everywhere.
So I was this is how I got inside, because when I pulled up, somebody was coming out, so I took their spot. Literally, I was inside Popeyes for an hour and a half, right? But the reason why I waited so long, you know, I got this raggedy ass late. As I'm trying to come through the door, I banged this motherfucker. So that hour and a half, me sitting down that motherfucker rubbing his goddamn leg, I could go nowhere if I wanted. But it literally was like an hour and a half, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they still got my order wrong. But is it better than Chick-fil-A though? Is it better or?
It got him.
Yeah.
It got him.
I don't put that on my sandwich. I don't mix my food. Now I don't want no sauce. I got the plain chicken with the bread. I don't want no pickles. I don't want nothing. You don't you don't want no salt. I don't want nothing up there. Plain.
No, you don't want the spicy because it got a spicy mayo on there, and I know you don't like it.
He has a Chanel about that shit.
You don't like mayonnaise. You made it clear that you do not eat mayonnaise.
Who the fuck put mayonnaise on chicken? It's disgusting, bro. I want nothing.
No, I don't like mayonnaise. Why you put it on my fucking sandwich?
I remember the early days of Mixer.
That was classic.
2 days back to back with that shit. I'm about to lose it.
Yeah, that was early days of Mixer yelling at Chanel. Chanel, what's this mayo?
Yo.
Mayo on my fucking sandwich. You know I don't eat mayo.
I'm about to beat her ass live in here. Chicken said with that.
Hey, that was classic.
That was all pain. That shit happened 2 days in a row. I was ready to throw that motherfucker.
Yo, he was pissed too. He was pissed too.
That was all pain, all tears. That just happened to course that shit. I was live on air. I was about to turn up in this motherfucker. Yo, 2 days in a row, and that motherfucking mayonnaise on my chicken. Hey, bro. Yo, what the fuck is going on here, bro?
Yo, he wasn't playing about that mayo.
Hey, yo, I've been on that ugly one for about 35 years. You didn't know I eat no goddamn mayonnaise. What the fuck is going on? Like the same shit. You know what I mean? I'm saying shit. Well, hold on. Just ringing the name before
we got Coopman 30 with the $2 holler. He said, "What score do y'all think Control will get?" I don't know, man. If I had to think off the top of my head, I'd say 84. I know that's high, but
yeah, it'll be somewhere in
a solid 78. 78.
Look, we know since it's not exclusive to Sony, it's not getting nowhere near in the 80s. Kratos.
Oh, my homie Spider Silver in the chat agreed with me. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know a couple people that got it from they're playing. They said they like it. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I would say more like a spiritual successor to Quantum Break.
Quantum Break.
Yeah, Quantum Break.
Revamped version of Quantum Break. You know what I mean? I like Quantum Break. You know, so for those that that are playing it, they loving it. You know what I mean? They loving it.
That's what's up.
They loving it. Shit. Hold on. I'm about to bring up today's show to slide right now. Hold on 1 second. I was just sending these tweets out, man.
Oh damn! They're saying it's just gonna score higher than Gears 5.
Gears got a lot of hate, man. Gears is one shit though, man.
Well, I mean, while we're just getting the room filled up or whatever, what do you guys think? Gears 5 is literally 12 days away from early access. I don't see any commercials really going rampant or anything.
No, it's commercials out there.
But I don't see it rampant. Like it's not bugging me every YouTube video or anything like that.
Look, man.
I've seen more commercials for Lost Odyssey. Was it Lost Legacy? Whatever that shit was.
Hey, I saw more commercials for fucking Death Stranding than I did.
I don't care.
We still don't know what that is.
Exactly.
It don't matter to me. I know Gears coming out. I know I'm gonna have a good time playing it. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope it does well in sales or whatever. So
What's going? Well, Mythos, what is coming out around that same time? Because there's going to be I know it's in Game Pass, but what other games are coming around?
Hold on, let me get this right quick. Shout out to Shao Kwan with the $4.99. That's a spicy chicken sandwich, player. I thank you for that because I'm gonna get another one, player. Gears 5 and Halo Reach remastered this year. True multiplayer greatness. Coopman 30 with the $4.99. We're gonna get Z1 without the mayo, so he won't complain. All right. He said, "Post up, don't start your shit with Sony. I seen you at Popeyes with no shirt trying to fight Big Shirley for a chicken sandwich." I should have let Mouse read that one.
Oh, buddy, he went in there, Popeyes.
Yeah, shout out to Coop. Shout out to Coop, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's a good chicken sandwich, though.
Did anybody get a chance to play Call of Duty?
I didn't.
Yeah, did you play it?
I haven't. How was it?
I love it.
Yeah, the game is great, right? Like the new engine or whatever. This is what I call a next generation Call of Duty. And what I mean by next generation Call of Duty is this is what Call of Duty should have been when these damn consoles launched, not a PS5 game. Yes. Look, the game feels great. It runs great. It is a true next level for Call of Duty. But I do not like that game mode they have in the beta. That 2v2 shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved it. I loved it.
How does it look? Because you on the blur station.
No.
I can't
hit the
see.
like
Am I
button.
shooting a person?
Just because I'm playing it on
That's damn shootout. Hit that like button.
That's the. Am I shooting a person or a texture station? I can't tell.
Oh shit!
But I heard great things about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it looks. The graphics. Yeah, the graphics are really good.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have HDR implemented yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna double dip. I'm gonna get it on the Pro and get it on the PC. It supports ray tracing and all that. Plus,
so when you get your ass kicked, you're going to run to your PC and say, "I got 200 frames, bitch." Is that what your idea is?
Facts.
He's gonna double dip, but he's not gonna play it on the Potato.
Man, shout out to all day, man. We was wrecking.
He's gonna
wrecking. The boys didn't want none of us.
So he got a new engine. Is this a new engine built from up, or it's just
no? It's built from the ground up. It's none of that barely like Madden type upgrade shit. It's a ground up engine. Realistic boots on the ground. The gunplay feels good, looks good. The guns have weight to them. So it's none of that, Titanfall type shit that we got in the past where it's all flying through the air and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean the game it feels great.
Shout out to Tip Diamond, the best damn podcast. Period. What up, Z? We went out to McNeil, Chris J with the 199 Call of Duty.
You bought like crazy, bro.
Gears.
Go ahead and hop back in. But yeah, McNeil Chris Jason with the 199 said, Call of Duty finally gonna kill that Gears hype. I think it's already killed that, to be honest. But yeah, I still can't wait for Gears. It looks great.
Gears never really had any hype. The only hype Gears had was shout out to my man Tim Dog, him out there trying to rally the troops on Twitter.
Bro, I'm a Gears fan, right? Z will tell you we have like 1,000 hours, but there's no marketing campaign. Where's the hype train? Like I don't get it.
Okay.
Hey, and they say that the new Call of Duty is 640p on the Xbox One S.
No.
Post knows what that's all about.
Like, I heard you before I disconnected and came back in. But Gears, I don't care what Call of Duty. Right? Watch what we be streaming for the next generation.
You so bought, man.
I guarantee you what we be playing.
I don't know what you talking about.
Call of Duty go.
Like Roger Zapp right now.
But Gears.
Hey, Post, you Roger Troutman.
Yeah,
you gotta hop out and hop back in.
For real. That nigga talking to that motherfucker Connect Eye to us, son. What the hell?
you like the mugs across the tracks, man. So
Parker with the 199. Gears 5 will get crucified by COD, and that's a fact.
Okay, that's not negating that, but from what I'm seeing, and some of the campaign looks amazing. Looks fun to me. I can't wait to play it. But we about to start today's show with the Post come back in there.
Right, actually, I think Post Up might have been. Was he a sponsor?
He's sponsored today's show. Starting to hit some more ringing. We got all the ringing.
Yeah, McNeil Chris J with 199. Post using the launch Xbox One microphone and the 2013 Xbox.
He using that.
He set up Cody or whatever.
For earbud, the one with the little one earpiece.
So we got a word from today's sponsor. Post up. Here we go.
And for the love of God, please buy these damn Xboxes.
QVC trying to sell an Xbox One S with Madden 20 for $379. Come on now, who y'all trying to trick, man? Not like this, bruh. This is crazy, man. 1 terabyte bundle, like really? And look, it's on both channels too. Look, one right there, and they trying to sell it. They trying to sell it right there, man. They trying to get them things off the best way they could, man. Not like this. This is fucking crazy.
This is bad.
Oh, wow, man.
Nah, you're better.
No, this is what?
We're watching the video.
This previously recorded, too, as you can see. I'm going to check out the other one.
Hey,
this was pretty funny.
Hey, yo.
I still rock with the Xbox, though, but they trying to get over with these prices on TV. Yeah, both of them previously recorded. They got them going on both channels. They really, Microsoft really trying to get rid of the messes, man. You know, that 48% hit must have hit hard, man.
Hey, yo, the question at hand. What the fuck you been watching the whole shopping network post? That's the question. That's the question.
Wait, hold on. My post fingers on the answer. McNeil Chris J with the 199. Today's show sponsored by these black dudes.
Yeah, what you doing watching?
Hey, well, at least Post wasn't watching no dudes twerking, man.
Let me explain this. I was going through the guide because I was trying to find something to watch on TV. And I something that said Microsoft Xbox One. I'm like, what is that? Click on it. It's QVC, and I see the Xbox One S, and I see $379. The man, I'm like, they gotta be freaking crazy. Like, who's for the baddest? And usually with QVC, they had a sale numbers going as far as the orders. They had the numbers going up as far as how many people ordering at that particular time. I ain't want none of that going on. Want none of that going. Want no numbers going up. Want no. It didn't show no people calling in. It ain't show no.
But don't you gotta pay like a little bit a month, like $25 a month, some weird shit like that?
Either you can buy outright or you can do the monthly payments. But
outright, they wanted $300 for that motherfucker. They have that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't get the price.
And it's crazy because they said the original price was $4 something. I'm like, what you? I'm like, nah, this ain't Nick.
They out there been scamming and jamming.
Hey, yo.
Facts.
They out there been scamming and jamming. This shit, all right. Motherfucker, for real. What we got going on in the next segment here?
We already know the G7 summit just kicked off today, and that's like comprised of 7 of the world's most advanced and economies and stuff like that. So prior to that, a day or two ago, Trump came out. You know, China and U.S. been in this trade wars. China's been raising tariffs. Trump been saying he's gonna raise the taxes and stuff on imports and exports coming from China as well. He tweeted out, he said, our country has lost, stupidly, trillions of dollars with China over many years. They have stolen our intellectual property at a rate of hundreds of billions of dollars a year. And they want to continue. I won't let this happen. We don't need China, and frankly, we'll be far better off without them. The vast amount of money made and stolen by China from the United States year after year for decades will and must stop. Our great American companies are hereby ordered to immediately start looking for an alternative to China, including bringing your companies home and making your products in the USA. Yeah, this is crazy. We're pretty much months away from these next gen consoles launching. Some month, we know they're in production at this point already. If they're going to meet demands for their release dates, how would this impact the price of these systems? I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before, and there was a recent article that came out that said that he was postponing the tariffs as far as consoles are concerned, but this isn't good. This isn't good, and I'll say this and shut up. You definitely don't think that if you're not buying a new console, you won't be impacted because they're going to spread the cost across everything.
Well, that's what he's doing, right? That is the result of somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about, and they don't know how enthralled China is with this company. I mean, with this country. You think about it. Not only does China make everything in the United States, I mean, they make all our products.
Yeah.
But on top of that, they're the largest landowner, and business owner over here. I mean, think about it, man. The U.S. and China are intertwined. There is no China without U.S. and vice versa right now. When we thrive, they thrive, and vice versa because we depend on them and they depend on us. This is bad, and it's it doesn't matter. Trump can raise the tariffs up by 1,000,000%. All China's going to do is say, okay, fine. Well, we're just going to do the same.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. We're not going to one up them because we're so intertwined. They own a lot of our debt. They own a lot of the United States debt. So what he's doing, right? What he's doing is catering to his base. He's talking reckless, for the common man don't really understand. He's just talking stuff about China. They owe us this and they take advantage of this and that, but we don't realize how we take advantage of their cheap labor. You can make a damn, we spend $1,200 on an iPhone, and it takes them $100 to make it, less than $100 to make it. But this is why we do this, and so our businesses, our corporations over here will directly be affected by it. And I hate to say it, but guys, we don't want to walk around with no $300 t-shirts.
Here's what people aren't realizing is that the reason why we're intertwined in a lot of ways is because of NAFTA, because of the trade deal that we did. That set the precedent. Yeah. So you can't just get on the big stage, and I'm not saying this because I'm in support of anybody, but you just can't get on the big stage and talk your way out of this. Like there has to be a counteractive trade deal, so we're not so reliant upon China and some of these other Eastern countries that are doing a lot of our labor. Yeah. Until that happens, you can sit there and talk all the shit that you want. If they raise their tariffs, it's going to hit us harder than we can hit them. Period.
Yeah. And just keep in mind, right? This is all verbal talk. This is all verbal stuff by President Trump. None of it has been enacted. Nothing has actually went up. It's all talk. It's bravado talk. I'll tell you what, these analysts, all these analysts, they're saying he's talking reckless. And if China just ignores him, it'll go away. But if he keeps on poking the bear, that could escalate into bigger things, right?
I look at this from multiple angles. The first angle I think is China and United States trying to call each other bluffs. As Kratos said, China has trillions and trillions of dollars invested in our economy, similar to like Osama bin Laden family. They had trillions and trillions of dollars invested in the company. They own a lot of property in the United States. And if you pull that type of money out of the U.S. economy, that is an instant collapse. Of the economy. The second thing is this is the fear factor. This is the spreading of fear too, as well, for like Kratos was saying, for people who don't understand. You can see after he did this, the stock market instantly, NASDAQ and all that instantly dropped. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fear thing, but it's both countries trying to call each other others bluff, pretty much. Go ahead, Z.
No, I was saying, like, I think we're too far going past this because this is something. Well, because of greed. When you think about wealth and you think about America, you think about greed, and those jobs. You see what happened in Detroit. They started, with the car plants. Everything was made at home. We were doing our own thing. That's when, whether we're white, black, there was such thing as a middle class. We had a lot of our jobs and stuff we were doing here. But instead of paying insurance or workman's comp, let's send these jobs overseas. And again, how even people. I have a friend of mine that owns and has his own clothing company, Red Tag Umabi Jeans, and he has his stuff made in China. You know what I mean? Like dirt cheap. Over here, it's the crazy market was crazy. To make a pair of jeans may cost $2 over there, if that.
Yeah.
And they come over with something $85, $95, $100. Like that's that profit is, and they ain't gotta pay nobody's health insurance and workers' comp before none of that. That's
but to be fair, Z, to be fair, right? It's not them doing it. They're just using China's labor.
Yes,
it's the US based companies like the Nikes, the Apples, right? They're the ones that get that big margin. It costs Apple maybe $80 to $100 to make an iPhone, and they turn around and sell it for $1,200.
If that.
Wait, hold on.
Exactly. If that. So it's American companies that are actually taking advantage of that and getting the revenue from that. That's not China. China's like, okay, well, look, we got 1 billion people, right? That's three and a half times more than the U.S. population of people, and we can afford to have these people, in our country to make all these products and get, and do all of this and do all of that, and they're thriving because of it. But you got to be crazy if you think you're going to get American citizens to work for 3 cents to $1. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So it's false for Trump to go out there and say, okay, you guys bring this stuff home. You think a corporation doesn't care about any of that? They only care about the green. And right now,
Walmart is just all China.
Yeah, well, that's all corporations right now, right? Most corporations buy directly from China.
And it's hitting to the financial market too. Like they're outsourcing jobs, financial jobs like banks, private wealth. Yeah. They're transferring that overseas too. So this is really embedded in our economy. Yeah. So don't think you're going to just sit there and bully pulpit this. There has to be a deal that's made.
It's crazy because we're in debt to China for trillions of dollars.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if China was to call their debt, if they were calling their debt, say, all right, pay me my money. I want all my cash right now.
Give me my money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We would be at war because we don't have the money to pay them motherfuckers back.
Yeah. Wait, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so the chat says, Z, your mic's a little bit low.
What about now? Can you hear me now? Yeah. I have much shit turned. Purpose you hit the like button. Am I loud enough for you now?
Not only that, though, China got mad at one point because prior to the Federal Reserve, every dollar was backed by gold, right? When the Federal Reserve came in, they claimed all the gold. So now pretty much the money that's being printed, it's just being printed out of thin air. And China's saying, you're not finna pay me off with money that don't even have no value that you're trying to print out of thin air. Come on now.
Yeah, that's some expand your mind shit there.
Yeah, we've tried so many different tactics, but a new deal has to be made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is. I hope consoles don't go up. I was raised, but even here's the thing. Even with the consoles, because they got to offset the price. So we talking about again, physical games are going to go up because the boxes are made over there. The instruction, and all that stuff is going to go up. Everything being imported from China. But here's the thing. Even like the iPhone, fuck it, I'll be safe. I just buy the digital. The digital is going to have to face the of the hardware and stuff. Because they still need a mom and pop store, whether the Best Buys or the Amazons or the Walmart to sell their product and their game, so they can't have the digital game in there at launch $15, $20 cheaper than the actual physical copy. That's not going to work. You know what I mean? So,
how you think they're going to go on the hardware? See,
I think probably the games might go from 60 to 70. You know what I mean? The consoles might see a $50 price hike. You know what I mean? To balance it all. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So we're going from 65 to 75 or $76. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's tough. Game Pass.
All that shit's gonna go up.
All that shit gonna go up.
That's all.
And think about it like this, y'all, real quick before we switch topics. Think about it like this: when fuel went up, they didn't just say, "Oh, anybody that flies a plane has to pay more money." They spread it across the board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what we got in the next segment here?
Oh, shit. Yeah, the never-ending topic. Sorry, the future of Spider-Man. We're not getting him in the MCU supposedly, and will that spell doom for Spider-Man by Insomniac? Will a sequel not happen now? Like, this keeps updating every 5 minutes of a new story. Is he out of the MCU? Is there hope? I don't fucking know. But all I know is this is on my Twitter feed 24/7.
And everybody's a resident expert.
And you got all these orange chin analysts. Yeah, P-Rock. I would have 200 million of the 800 million. Hey, P-Rock, you don't shut your cocaine ass up, bro.
I'd rather have the square root of 35 million.
I'm like, man, I'm getting everybody out that motherfucker. But of course, you got the on the other side, you got the Xbox fanboys. They up that motherfucking shouting and dancing in the aisles. They up there cutting up. No, man, we got what was it? We got the full clip. What's my man? Who this 100?
Oh shit!
What we got? What is
shit! They're about to pull the plug on the show, y'all.
So wait, hold on. He is educated on the subject. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
So this is 100 here, right?
He got this information from the intrawebs.
Okay.
So the Drake Court News reported that at Liarbone, aka 100, claims that Insomniac Games cannot make another exclusive Spider-Man game. Disney owns the IP.
I'm talking about no more.
Tune in, folks.
Spider-Man exclusives made by Insomniac.
Wait, who the fuck was? Wait. Who the fuck was he? Like this motherfucker, like he had the thought, like Magneto hit this nigga brain. So what the fuck going on here, yo? How you watch him?
No more. Spider-Man exclusive.
Hey, bro, this nigga out here on bro. This motherfucker be tripping. Like he got the wave. Look at him.
Spider-Man exclusive made by Insomniac. Not on that. Hey. Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm keeping it real.
Like he talks to his alter ego here. Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm keeping it real.
That's the hype joint. No more.
Hey, yo, this
Spider-Man.
nigga. Hey, yo, this nigga here's a hype. He bass head. Check him out.
No more.
That's the bass head move right there.
He said,
Spider-Man exclusive made by Insomniac. Not on that. Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm keeping it real. I just showed a video on the interweb that my man explaining it. Spider-Man exclusive made by Insomniac. Not on that. Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm keeping it real.
From the
I just showed a
interwebs.
video on the interweb that my man explaining it. I'm not lying.
I ain't lying.
Nigga ain't lying.
Insomniac cannot make no. Disney owns the intellectual property.
This motherfucker drunk, bro.
Of the merchandise.
Why does motherfucker act like he got just water in the head? He just like 98% water in the fucking
Hey,
head,
yo, bro.
Record, motherfucker.
Magneto killed me.
Yo, hold up.
No more. Spider-Man.
This water chestnut head motherfucker 98% liquid.
What's face?
Nigga, I ain't lying.
Nigga, I ain't lying. Who the fuck is you talking to?
I'm talking about no more.
Chance said he got baptized in Hennessy. Golly.
Spider-Man exclusive made by Insomniac. Not.
Watch his face.
Nigga, I ain't lying.
He looked it off camera. Nigga, I ain't lying.
Somebody got the cue cards.
Explaining it.
So,
I'm not lying.
On the angel dust.
Insomniac cannot make no. Disney owns the intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
Of the merchandise and the video games. My mind. Go check my police record, motherfucker.
Damn.
I just told you. The toys, video games, all that belongs to Disney. Sony owns the movie rights.
And so is he right or he isn't right? Like, what's going on? Is he right? Not right?
I mean, in a crude way, I think he's right. Like, technically, not Sony. Disney owns all the merchandise rights and everything except the live-action movie right. Mm-hmm. However, when you go and make these game deals, I don't think you sit down like, oh, we're going to do this one game. You typically work out with a sequel in mind or maybe even a trilogy in mind. So I don't see this necessarily affecting that.
He specifically said they cannot make it. Now, to Masslin's point that he made on multiplayer last week, he said that, Disney's petty. They are petty. It is a high possibility that they could sit there and try to rework the deal with the merchandising because of the whole breakdown with the movie talks. But it's legally they're not intertwined, in one deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not a given that they're not going to make another movie. It's not a given.
I look at it like this.
A movie or game? We're talking about the game. Now,
the game.
Okay.
We're talking about the game.
Now, here's the thing, right? Just being honest, being real. Sony's a very, very cocky company. Very, very cocky. Very, very cocky. I was talking to some real live how you say, real live comic book fanboys, right? And it was crazy, right? My uncle, he's one of them. Like I would tell my uncle, he got literally about 500,000 comic books. He one of them type dudes, right? He was telling me about a year and a half ago. When did the Avengers thing come out? Was Civil War? When did that come
2016.
out? He was telling me in 2016 that this is not going to last between Sony and Disney. You know what I mean? He basically what he told me. He said because I understand the last one made some money or whatever the case may be. Before that, the deal wouldn't be between the one. But there, I guess Spider-Man's popularity was going down, and they kind of went to Disney. They get him back hot again. There's no fucking with that. Like what I mean, them put him in the MCU, put Spider-Man back up here. Like what I mean, he's flying around. You get to fight other people besides Sandman and Alligator Man, whatever that was. But he was telling me in 2016. So I guarantee you, nephew, that this deal is not going to work out between Sony and Disney. You know what I mean? They're going to, whatever, right? I mean, like I said, now, I would think it would be in Sony's best interest to stay somehow aligned with Disney because they just spent, I don't know what they just spent. That's what I'm trying to tell people. I don't know what they just spent for Insomniac. But that was on the heels of Spider-Man doing so well. But now imagine them being able to make a Venom game or Black Panther game, have all, I'm just looking at it from the gamers ass. I ain't arguing with money. I don't give a fuck with nobody's money. Who get what millions? I don't give a fuck with none of that. I'm just talking about from the gamer standpoint and point of view. And Insomniac did a hell of a job with Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And I don't know what they just spent to acquire them. And that's like kind of shit. It's like shit now. Mike. Then they got their Rare. They done spend all this money for Rare and get shit about the deal. That's what it looks like now. Especially if you're not allowed to make another superhero game. That would be fucked down.
Yo, shout out to McNeil, Chris J with the $4.99. He say Maz be drunk as fuck. The deal is about money. The game made money. Disney will not pull out of
shit.
And I completely disagree with that.
Nah, look at Netflix.
I think Disney want their shit back, bro.
Let me post up business right quick. In terms of how I look at it, in terms of the game and what he wanted was talking about. There are certain contractual obligations that both companies have to adhere to. So depending on the binding of the contracts and the stipulations in it, what penalties they put in place if each one of the companies decide to pull out would determine if that's feasible for them not to make games or not. But if you look at the tweet Marvel just tweeted out to Insomniac when they got purchased by Sony, tells me that Insomniac will still be making Spider-Man games.
Exactly.
Woo, Post Up hand him that spicy chicken sandwich.
We back to Post Up Legend. Fuck that.
But like I said, when you go to make these deals, you typically work out a sequel or maybe even a trilogy in mind. Like you don't one game. That's not how it works. So they couldn't even pull out that deal even if they wanted to. I think that's set in stone. And to make Neil Chris J's point, look, Massive said it right there. The Netflix shows made money. They allowed them shit got canceled, right? They don't care.
Yes, as long as when the contract
make money, right? They completely blood the X-Men.
When the paper signed, now we're at this point because this agreement, I'm pretty sure in terms of the movie and stuff, was at its end, right? It was over, right? So that's why they back at the table renegotiating. In terms of the paperwork that's been signed in terms of the game, they're not finna. You just can't walk out of that once that ink is dry.
Yeah. And you want to know what the problem is too? Maybe I'm wrong about this, masking me, but since Far From Home made over $1 billion, they had to.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then with that said, I don't know. I don't see this deal really going away. Like, I think they're still going to negotiate. I think something will be worked out because it's weird that they're keeping Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Do you know how confusing that is going to be to the audience?
What do you mean?
It's the same Spider-Man, but he's not in the MCU suddenly? You know how confusing that's going to be?
But here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. You know, man, at the end of the day, I was reading something that one of the directors said. Basically, we learned basically what we need to know from Disney. Or Marvel to make a good movie or make a banging movie, whatever the fuck the case. But
they learn from Feige.
But all I'm saying is Spider-Man statues up here. The fact that he can fight other fucking people besides Sandman and Doc Octopus and I don't know what else he has in that universe. You know what I mean? It raised his fucking
value.
Yeah, it's value. It did. You know what I mean? And again, I'm just saying this. I can care. We're not. You motherfuckers so fickle, right? Like sometimes I don't want who are the ponies of the bots. I don't care about their money. See, you're taking up. I'm not. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't. I'm just saying this will benefit Sony more in the long run. I mean, Sony needs Disney. Disney doesn't really need Sony. I'm just keep. They have fucking 5 billion goddamn characters, and they own all the merch, which makes more goddamn money in the movies any goddamn way. You know what I mean?
And Valmont, real quick, you said the audience isn't stupid. The general audience, the casual audience, probably thinks like Batman will show up in Endgame and shit. They don't know shit, right?
That's true.
They don't know that shit.
But what if it's this, right? And I'm gonna throw this out here. What if Insomniac did a Spider-Man universe game, right? That's something that Disney doesn't own, right?
No, they can't do no merch. All they own is film rights. They can't do no merch, no game, nothing. No,
in fact, Disney even owns the TV rights, right? So they can cancel those.
Literally, the only thing that Sony owns is film, live action film.
That's it. They can't do nothing.
That's it. Live action
Miles
film.
Morales, none of that shit. They
They own live action film rights to the original Spider-Man character. So that's the pantheon of the Sinister Six for the most part, and then none of the characters that were introduced in the Miles Morales timeline, nothing in the Secret Wars timeline, none of that shit. They only own the original shit.
So can Sony, right? Well, I guess that sums it up right there. What you just said, basically.
Yeah, all they can do is
a game. Okay, so what if Sony said, "Fuck it"? Right now, we're gonna put Spider-Man on pause, and we're gonna go find another. We finna hit up Fox. We finna go hit up somebody else.
That's owned by Disney.
Disney owns Fox.
Disney owns Fox. Disney
bought everything Fox has.
I'm grasping at straws right now. Disney,
don't fuck nigga rap. You said one.
Yeah, go ahead, pay the bill. Just post up.
Before we get deeper into this, shout out to McNeil J. Chris with the $10. Now, if you don't want a spicy chicken, you get a $10 box. 5 pieces of chicken, 2 biscuits, and 2 sides. You know what I'm saying? y'all hyping the MCU too much at its current state. No Captain America. No Tony Stark. The Thor movie is like 3 years out. The Hulk is on hiatus. Spider-Man will be running with the Avengers C team. Shake my head.
Now, this is what you're.
This situation with Hulk, right?
There's another one though.
Now, this is the thing that, like, that to us who grew up in the Raimi era, that shit made sense. But to my son and who watched the Spider-Man cartoons that are out now, the ones that have Nova and Miss Marvel and all the characters that they just introduced, they identify with them. We identify with the old shit. They don't. Like, and those are the people they're marketing to. You're marketing Spider-Man and Spider-Man, the pantheon of Spider-Man people and the MCU people to the younger audience. We're gonna watch it just because we know these characters, but they're marketing towards those kids so that they can get the 50 kids for their parents to go buy all the tickets and then go buy all the merchandise.
And if the kids are going, if the kids want to go, the parents are going with them. So whether the parents really want, whether they're going because the parents want to go or they're going because the kids want to go,
right? Like
Disney still go.
Disney made a raccoon and a tree a household name. You really think that they need
grab this?
Grab that bill real quick.
To Gamer O'Malley with the $2. He said, "Remember, it's Disney that went."
No, it was the other way around. Sony went to Disney.
Spider-Man.
It was Sony went to Disney.
Sony went to Disney.
Yeah, Sony went to Disney.
Because it was during that time when Sony had that leak and everybody was hating Sony.
Yeah,
Sony. So all of a sudden they was because Disney was trying to maneuver in so they could be like, while you're down and out. Go ahead and just sell us that back. Look, so they worked out a deal.
Yeah, Sony went to Disney.
80% of the people that goes to the movies don't know shit they talking about on this
exactly.
And I'm one of those 80%. I went into comics. I didn't read comics. I don't know about all these universes as deep as everybody else. That's one side of this thing that I lack in the back, like Maz and Nathan. They know the backstory of all these characters, the universes, and how everything. So I don't know that. And 80% of the people going to these movies don't know that. They just want to see some shit blow up, somebody fly around, and a hero at the end of it. So, I'm just being honest. So, but at the end of the day, I think it's Sony that need Disney and not the other way around.
That's what I'm saying. You say they won't be business. You said the game sold. Motherfucker, look, you see what Disney did to Netflix. You know what I mean? and listen, it's crazy because they have the Intel. I forgot. My uncle knew about all this shit. Just give me the link. But anyway, they have even like they took Luke Cage and what's the last one? Daredevil. All that shit did well, right?
They took all of them.
But they have a 2-year intellectual property, so they can't be on no one else's like whatever. Disney's just going to sit back and hold that out for them 2 years, and then they're going to
come back.
Yeah,
and this is the craziest part, right?
Yeah.
Is that Disney and people don't see this. Disney is now making a bunch of TV shows that are tied to the MCU. They can make a Spider-Man TV show.
Yes.
Yo, it's Marvel shows
the fuck
everywhere, bro. Each platform. Even Hulu got its own exclusive Marvel show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So these Marvel shows are everywhere, and they still popping up. It's crazy.
Let me pay the free bills real quick. Hold up.
Go ahead.
My man Smoke 77. Americans deserve their tariffs. Canadians have been paying $80 per game since the gen started. My man Neb said best damn podcast. My man Orion's a Gamescom. That's old. Death Stranding. I'm sorry, that was old. But anyway, that message was said via the free messaging app. I'll put the link down there again. I'm sorry. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna say this is my disclaimer again. I got a lot of flack. They were talking about me today in the Discord. See, Disney must have cut Z a check. He's a Disney fan, but I don't give a fuck. Listen, like I'm telling you, like, mom and them Xbox guys, I don't care about the money. I don't care.
Z got a Wolverine onesie.
Yeah.
Hold up, real quick. Von Lamont says only Marvel show with big viewership was Daredevil.
What the?
Who cares? Shut shit down. That shit
went from Hennessy to Coke.
Those are all facts, but what is it? Sam Wilson just became Captain America. Do you really think people are not going to watch this TV show about to come out?
Bro.
Do you really think people aren't hyped for The Mandalorian? Do you see that
Jones
shit?
was big, man. That first season of Luke Cage,
Black Widow.
It broke that on Netflix.
Luke Cage was smacking, bro, and everybody was on. I don't know what
even Jessica Jones. I don't like that shit, but that was big, man.
But even think about this. Think about this. Everything we're talking about right now, all of these were B level characters. These are the C team, right?
Yeah.
That Heath was talking about. These are the C team, but they made them shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the reality of the situation, is that Disney has the capability to turn C level characters, L level characters into A-list characters.
Yeah.
Because they can choose anyone they want.
They got so many.
They own all of their characters except Spider-Man.
They got the Hulk back down
to a degree.
Yeah, they have everything.
Oh man, yes, right.
I know this is for another show though, but how is Disney getting away with banning up all this?
It's their characters anyway.
I'm just saying, though.
What happened was they starved them out. They ain't put out no fucking comic books.
It's like this. It's like this. Like everybody is like, how is Disney getting away with this? They own Marvel. Marvel owns all these Marvel made all these characters.
Yeah,
it's just like nobody's whining about DC owning all of their characters.
Shout out to Coop Man, started with the $4.99. Coop Man, yeah, that's me. If a third party dev start making Spider-Man games,
probably so. You're absolutely right.
It still won't be able to fuck with Insomniac Spider-Man.
Absolutely
so it
right.
It won't matter if it goes multiplayer. I do.
They don't give a fuck.
That's all great. But Disney got enough money to not give a damn.
But what if
Spider-Man is Spider-Man?
What if Sony went over there and
I agree with that too, man.
What if Sony said, "All right, fuck it, we can't make a Spider-Man game. We finna go over here and fuck with DC. We gonna cut a deal with DC."
Warner Brothers has their own studio and shit.
Right, Warner Brothers literally has all their own game making studios.
Rocksteady and all that shit there.
I'm a moderator for entire Warner Brothers. They have multiple studios that make games.
I get that. But if Sony works out a deal where their developer, Insomniac,
we understand, player. It's okay.
That's not
He said if Sony was going to Amazon and get the rights to show the boys, they get Insomniac to make the boys.
Out here, they gonna sell their characters. They gonna sell all their characters to Sony.
God damn.
Post out there like something.
What's that shit David Jackson said last week? Niche. He said, but what about that 100 million sold? Niche. Iron Man VR. Weesh.
Hey yo, post out here like old school Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak. Like it's all right.
We're grieving with you, player. We're grieving with you. We know you're trying to find that W for Sony. We know you're searching, player. It's gonna be okay, player.
Before we play this bill real
Go
quick,
ahead and buy Remedy and make a fucking Quantum Break game.
before I play this bill real quick, does anyone else agree it's gonna be confusing with Tom Holland remaining as Spider-Man? That's gonna completely confuse the audience.
I don't know how. Listen, and think about it, right? None of the characters that were in any of the other movies, right, in the Spider-Man movies, will be able to be in that movie. They have to start all the way back over.
He's gonna have his old suit again. Like he's gonna have no mechanical web shooters. Like he's not gonna be attached
It
to.
can't be anything previously.
Before we proceed, shout out to Coop Man 30 with the 199 again. He has been consistent today. We do appreciate it, player. He say, I agree 100% with Maz on this whole deal.
Yeah.
That's a new one because y'all was just saying he was drunk as fuck early in the show before.
Maz is drunk as fuck. Don't believe that he say.
Got some insult to Bon Lamont. Said, tell Bon Lamont to stop putting crystal meth in his henny. God damn. And that insult again was sent via the free messaging app right here. Here go the link for that right there. It's absolutely free.
See, it was that easy, y'all.
I'm gonna say this shit again. Sony and Disney both are dumb and have equal amount of fuckery in this deal. Like, it's not all Disney's fault. It's not all Sony's fault. Yeah. Both of them are fucked up in this deal. Both of them. There's a bunch of money people arguing about money. There's a bunch of money people arguing about billions of dollars that I ain't gonna ever see. So that being the case, they can both kiss my ass.
Listen, they're gonna cut it. They're gonna cut a deal because guess what? There's a lot of money on the table. It just may be a deal that Sony might have to fucking just bend over and take it.
No, look, this is what Sony gonna do. They're gonna go get that Lizzie McGuire IP and put that motherfucker at the wall.
It's gonna I agree that
McGuire show coming to Disney Plus.
I agree they're gonna come out with a deal. Like the deal will probably end up with some TV rights, some live action TV rights. Like the deal that was floating around that was said to be true, that was a good deal for Sony. That would have been a good deal for Sony if it was true, but I think they'll come to some agreement. It's just going to take time. And right now, Disney doesn't have to rush to make this deal. They got 18 movies and shows or some shit like that lined up over the next few years. Mm-hmm. And just announced Black Panther 2's date. Like they already have a plan in place. Mm-hmm. Sony is the one okay, we need to make sure that we get all the people in, and then we need to write a brand new script because I'm positive that they had the last two movies already written,
scripted,
based on how they ended the last movie. The next movie was already planned. Now we have to go back to the drawing board and redo all of that shit.
I think
because we have to now figure out how to cut out everything that we have relied on. We relied on Iron Man. We relied on the technology. And Happy and Aunt May was together and all that shit. Like we relied on all of those things. We relied on Nick Fury. All of these things now have to disappear.
Don't tell me we're finna get another reboot.
We got the next session.
Yeah, it's essentially gonna be another reboot. Like that's not the same Spider-Man.
J-Dub say, "All right, this shit's over, man."
We gotta move on.
This segment is about Cooney. On the field.
Who that be on that man?
All right, so this tweet right here, it comes on the heels of the Minecraft Super Duper Graphics Pack being canceled. And K Mega says, and he takes this opportunity to say, another announcement a few years back that got canceled. And people wonder, why, Xbox, do you keep things so close to the chest paws? I don't play Minecraft, but the upgrade version should have be added to the platforms that could handle it, and don't add them to the ones that couldn't.
I imagine. But no wonder they keep shit close to the chest.
Zero is down the best. He broke this down the best. It's not about showing things too early. It's not about showing things too early. It's about you keep canceling these damn shits and you have nothing to replace them.
Listen, when you have a fan base that says we want to see what's next because we're running out of good faith. Sony showing game, Nintendo showing a shitload of games, even Google showing some games. Microsoft can't afford to keep stuff to their chest. Let's face it.
Kratos.
So that's why that feels.
I concur.
This is not even a game. It's a graphics pack.
Kratos.
Like I concur with that, but that's the shit I'm talking about. Like we talk about DLC, not a game.
Exactly.
We talk about DLC. Not the game we play.
No,
we talk about DLC. We're talking about a visual DLC.
Patch.
It ain't even like it adding content. It's just making it prettier.
No, this talking about a patch.
This is a fundamental problem at Microsoft, though.
No.
They cannot get it done.
It's no need for them to release this when you see what they're doing with the ray tracing with the mouse.
Oh, fuck all that, man.
Fuck all that. They're not getting off on the fact that they announced this shit and not putting it out. But I'm saying this is some shit. Like, why are we focused on this dumbass?
We don't even play Minecraft.
We're making blocks prettier. Why does anybody care?
Millions of people play it
because every time Microsoft.
I don't care that they are making blocks prettier. They're fucking blocks. The shit already. Like,
don't matter.
Every time we question Microsoft,
they promised that they would have this, and then they reneged on.
No. This is not MPP. This is the best damn podcast.
No,
so hold on.
Going back
the best damn podcast. Period. This
going back to his tweet.
No, this is what it's going back to. Millions of people play the game. The graphic packs didn't come out. Millions of people still playing the damn game. It's the end of it.
Hey, how many tweets? How many tweets was out there with people talking about? Man, I bought an X for that, or I bought this for the Xbox.
Right, and they was full of shit.
I ain't seen none of that.
I saw them. I saw them because I asked about it. I saw them because I asked about it on Twitter. They was full of shit.
At the end of the day, right? It's something else that Microsoft didn't give their base, and guess what? The PC got it. So again, it goes back to Phil said.
The PC got ray tracing. See,
the PC got that. Been having that super graphics pack.
Yeah, come on.
The PC is automatically a super graphics pack.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Like I said,
it's automatically.
Microsoft's issue is that they put themselves in a position where they can't leave anybody behind, and if they do, they'll be full of shit. If they don't, they put themselves in this position where now we're like, yo, why didn't you put this shit out? You should just put this shit out anyway.
Yeah.
Like, because it can run on the X, but that shit can't run on a SAD, and it can't run on the OG Xbox. It can't run on the Switch. And now that they are, nuts to nuts with fucking Nintendo, they can't afford to wiggle out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yo, shout out to Vedger.
They put themselves in that position.
Shout out to Vedger. I'm gonna start calling you V because Vedger is too close to Vadger.
No.
So we're gonna just call. Shout out to V. He said, "MS should sell Xbox to Disney." Join the good fight. I just didn't want to make a mistake and call you vaginal or vag.
Hey, you know what? That's a good question or scenario. He said Microsoft should sell Xbox to Disney. Join the good fight. What if that happens? What if Microsoft says, you know what?
Y'all giving this man ammo.
We failed at this shit. What if Mike said, you know what? We fell at this shit. Fuck it. We're gonna sell it to Disney. Now Disney, they got the bread. They got the vision to probably.
Oh man, fuck all that. All right, let's go to the next thing. Let's go to the next topic.
Go to the next topic.
So hold on, we got Battletoads. We got Battletoads coming out, right? We've seen gameplay.
Oh.
And my God, it looks like dog shit. Tim Dog himself, the man who can damage control for Crackdown 3, says it's not all that bad, guys. Even Tim Dog can't do it, man. He cannot cap for this one. Yeah, he said live, and bro, there are worse DMs, but we're not going to reveal those. Live on Twitter, where he says, "I'm not going to tell you that Battletoads looks good. Damn, that hurts." Phil Spencer.
He just starts it off.
Or what Xbox fans were asking for. Damn. This is the game that I think I said he signed right after E3 in like 2016 or whatever the fuck. When he referred to games and deals. That was a very different time for Xbox games.
They weren't making millions then.
And I got Battletoads. Lesson well learned.
First of all, that tweet is too emotional right now. Feelings on that tweet. It was just a different time for Phil. It was undergoing different emotional stress.
Bad,
he cannot be. Look, Matt Booty and Phil got to take an L on that because they said they liked the concept that this unproven
that's like a flash game in a web browser.
That this unproven developer brought to the
I've seen
table.
mods look better than this.
And bro, it's slow too. Why is it so
Real
slow?
talk. My 13-year-old is working. He's building the game. My 13-year-old's building the game through Unity. I was like, "Oh, that's cute, son." It looks like it looks close to this shit. It looks like this shit. Fact.
Yeah.
At least a lot of the Xbox fans are not happy with it. Like they
damn Tim Dog can't cap for it. You know it's bad.
You might want to double check. She just might be working on this shit.
You said we got the motherfucker, the Mighty Mouse 2 beat now. What happened?
Yeah, so I'll give the background, then let Mighty Mouse take over. So essentially, I put that clip we just saw on Twitter. It says, this looks like complete dog shit. I'm sorry. I know I get it in Game Pass. I'm not even going to download it. I don't even want to boot it up. This is worse than Crackdown, honestly. Like, this is just bad. I don't even know how you fuck up Crackdown, because it used to be a meme back in the day where you call GameStop. Do you guys have Battletoads? Mm-hmm. Right, remember that meme from back in the day?
Yep.
Yeah. How do you fuck that up? You fucked it up so bad that even people who are fans or whatever of the game go to these videos and dislike it. I've seen a video where the person has maybe 11,000 subscribers, 200,000 views, and like over like 2K dislikes, 4K dislikes.
Mm-hmm. This is bad.
Yeah.
And have like maybe 100 likes. Yeah. Nobody's rooting for this game.
I gotta take an L on this because I was one of them that was, you know what I'm saying, Battletoads, but I didn't know it was gonna I just gonna take my L and be quiet.
Coonin'
on the river.
So who is this person, MM2K?
All right, so here what we have. So apparently somebody don't like, you know, what my bro Neethles when he's being honest, when he's spilling his thoughts from his heart. You know what I'm saying? So you had your homeboy Hebot come up with the towel, with the wet towel off his shoulder. Mm-hmm. He said, if you're not a fan of Battletoads, why are you talking about it? Mm. So I thought to myself, I said, well, per your own logic, Hebot, PlayStation fans will be delighted to never hear you talk about their games again. Right? And that's and he didn't like that, so he put on his pink visor and he went to work. And let's see here. He says not really. He said not really because they don't innovate. Interactive movies don't really impress me. To answer your question, yes, I own and played every exclusive on PlayStation 4. So what he's trying to say is that my point isn't matching what his point is. He's allowed to talk about PlayStation games because he played them, and that Neethles won't release his world record about Battletoads, so that's why he's not allowed to talk about it.
I was born in 1997. I don't know about that shit. Anyways, let me pay the bill with the $2 from Youngboy Gib. Phil said Battletoad will show the power of the Xbox X.
It is.
Pathological liar.
Yeah, so go to the next slide, Z.
You got it. Hold on. Yeah, Phil's a goddamn liar.
So now on the next slide, he continues with his bibble babble. He says, he says, you don't see me talk about a game I haven't played. Please show me proof. I stated what I'm looking forward to. I would love to see where I'm talking about Death Stranding. All I see is that you guys act like omos watching what other men do! Exclamation point 3 times. So I responded. I said, Hebot, I'll do it this way. And I'll do it this way, then this is done. You criticize Neethles for criticizing Battletoads on how it looks, though not being a fan. Your words, not mine. You then criticize Death Stranding based off how it looks, and you're not a fan of Kojima. And I posted a tweet from him where he says, Ghost of Tsushima is the only thing I'm looking forward to. Last of Us is, for me, very overrated. It's not a better game than I Am Alive. Death Stranding looks like a game for, you know, blah, 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 blah. Lydia was always a corny PlayStation 1 game. And then I said, again, you came out with the hypocritical, hyperbolic statement. You didn't vet it mentally before hitting send. What makes it even bad, though, for you is you chose to hop out the window and retweet it when it was not directed to you. Just stop. Like Z say, it's over, John Rambo. It's over.
Beat down, count him out. Throw the whistle.
Tap out.
Tap him out. Throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Moss with the beat down.
Yeah, my man, he be out there. He been on the edge ever since that shit with him and Alex. We gotta get that shit up in clips.
We got Vedger with the 20 seek. He said, "You see
the V.
Yeah, he said, "You see, Battletoads needs some Pixar overhaul." Yeah, man. That listen, I was hoping that they would take the Battletoad characters from
Killer Instinct. That's what that's what we was all expecting. You know,
exactly.
Not this shit here. Like this shit,
it's not even expensive to do that either.
Bro,
exactly.
It's not.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. These motherfuckers janky as hell, bro. And you want to? I ain't got no faith in these motherfuckers. No, sorry.
World's most powerful console.
And I can guarantee you this with that goddamn Battletoad game. You know what? It will be on the goddamn Switch also.
Hey, the V,
Yep.
I'm gonna have to put you on timeout. You keep giving ammo. You keep giving them ammo, player. This ain't right. And you know, Jay about Battletoads no more. And Jay, he saw it too. He hopped on it, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this too about what he had to say, man. At first, look, your boy MM2K had fun kicking him in the ribs, but then as the tweet started to go, and I started to get concerned. So I'm a little concerned about your boy Hebot. I'm asking everybody now to send a little bit of your donations to us today to the AANE. If you don't know what that is, that's the Asperger Autism Network. Just for every 10 cents out of every dollar, man, we might drop a little donation. Send a pink little visor with it too, man. It's a couple of towels.
Yeah, we're gonna come in. We come in pink visors.
Yeah, but that's why. Listen, I'm saying right now, it's a conspiracy. They putting that motherfucker on the Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? That's why that motherfucker look like that. That'll make me.
You know what?
I'm telling you.
I can see that happening,
Z,
and that's crazy. I can see that happening.
Yeah, no, fuck Nintendo Switch here, right? Battletoads look like it can run on an Apple Watch. Right?
Yeah, that shit bad, bro. That shit.
Like, this is bad.
It's 100% going to be on the Switch. 1,000%.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Like, unequivocally. Unequivocally.
Even like I said the other day, he said we're done with putting our games on other. And the following day after that, they want Game Pass. They ain't goddamn well.
It was a double speak statement, man, and I slipped past too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Just Aaron. I think what did Tim say to DMs? You think I think they fed up now. This enough is enough with this shit here. So they came on board. They pulled that move, that dirtbag move with Insomniac. Microsoft had enough. They not putting their games nowhere else, right? Boom, me and Rand did the show. We did the show Friday, Thursday.
Yeah,
we did one Friday. Next goddamn day, what? I'm not lying. What you want to say? I ain't lying. Next day, they put this shit everywhere. I told y'all, motherfuckers. Yeah, motherfuckers. So we right now we got the fuck nigga today, effing in the day, Heatbot.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue, man. And please donate to the AANE, man.
What we got here? Hold on, let me make this big. What are you talking about?
November?
You want to hit that one, Neeful?
Yeah, so he's talking about the Spider-Man sales. How Sony has skewed these numbers. That it is not nearly the most successful exclusive of the generation. That it all comes from bundles.
Mm-hmm.
Sony forced this game down your throat. It wasn't successful on its own merits.
No, we said Sony forces the bundles. That's what he's talking
about.
Yep. All right.
If you want a PS4, you get Spider-Man.
Which you sold the 3.3 million copies, like I said, units.
And
then in October,
I don't. What was that? Was that supposed to mean something?
Because being number one,
that is a true statement. But
number 8 on the MPDs.
Yeah, but like he said, since the game couldn't sell on its own, like it only got sales through the bundles.
Now,
he playing the video.
Why is that important? Because those are actual game sales being bought separately, meaning the box, the actual game, people going in the store, buying them by themselves with actual cash value at $60 price tag in the stores. Okay. It dropped in November all the way to 13. Okay? Meaning it was not even in the top 10 in the MPDs.
What?
Okay, think about that. Money-wise, $60, money-wise. So, what does that tell you? That the Black Friday sales, right? Because the MPD doesn't count bundles, and the MPD doesn't count PC, and the MPD doesn't count digital sales.
What?
The Black Friday bundle sales with Spider-Man PS4.
I don't get why they carry the two and do all this math become geniuses, but they don't do any of it for like Halo.
Exactly.
Facts.
Wait. He said they don't MPD.
Yeah, we ain't.
What the fuck? This motherfucker so.
Hey, he basically said Black Friday saved Spider-Man.
Yeah. Batman games.
No.
And just listen to this whole clip.
But yeah, this whole clip brings
Okay,
it all home.
let's listen to it.
That the first 3 Batman games from Asylum, City, and Origin on the 360 and PS3 era, and even the Wii, because they were on the Wii U and the Wii ever. Or it was Wii U. They never were bundled in consoles. So, if ever were bundled in consoles. So, if you're like, okay, so why you keep emphasizing that? That means Batman games were never given out for free to anybody on any console. Yeah, they were multi-plats, but it was never given out for free.
Oh man, was it the 360 bundle? Batman 360 bundle with all the Batman games?
Yeah, Green Lantern on that bitch.
Yeah, damn, dog.
Donate to the AANE, please.
See?
Did anybody notice my man was Ubering and doing a gaming video at the same time? Y'all didn't see the passenger in the back?
Yeah.
I think the towels. I think that I know what the towels for now is to help him make sure he don't swallow his tongue,
He
man.
said Batman was never bundled or given away for free. Hey, bro, because didn't Spider-Man outsell all the Batmans combined or something?
Which is crazy, right? Because this generation, I mean, because I have it. I have the Batman themed PS4, the gray one, the silver one.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
So
I know that passenger was like,
we
what
had
the
themed
fuck
consoles for Batman. It was bundled last generation and this generation, so he get a double L.
Hey, bruh.
Bro, I know that passenger was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
He was having a mental seizure, bruh. That's why those towels is to make sure he don't swallow his tongue. I'm telling you.
Bro,
But
who does that?
Yeah, that joke crazy, bro.
My man was Ubering.
Hey, yo, that's what you said when Kapping and Cooling goes wrong, bro. That's what you said when Kapping and Cooling goes wrong, man. They be doing too much, man. I be telling some like you can't. That's what I tell K-Making. You can't argue every goddamn thing, man.
Facts.
Like you motherfuckers out there picking the wrong shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, they try to argue the inarguable. Like the goddamn game so well. Like, God, what are we doing here, bro?
Yeah,
it's almost the most successful exclusive this generation.
This generation.
Yeah, I'm
My
like,
man had a whole passenger in the back, bro.
14 million, damn near 14 million.
It's gonna probably top 15, maybe 20 million. Who knows?
He deserves fuck nigga today right there. Like, they be doing too much, bro. Like, they be doing
He ain't got no competition this week, bro.
Yes, sir. You can tell he get all his news from GRG. They keep that shit in house. It's a thing here. I'm telling you, hey, bro, it's a thing. You see all this foolery? It's a theme going, man. You get all this all that shit come out of the GRG crew, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
My man had a whole passenger in the back, driving and recording the video
he said, don't mind me.
at the same.
He said, don't mind me.
It was $39, man.
Yo, he said, don't mind me. I'm vlogging right now. You know what I mean?
She was just trying to go 4 blocks. Her Uber was $39.
Is you looking at the phone or the road, my nigga?
You can tell they were nervous.
He got that funky ass towel waving that motherfucker. Like, goddamn, some like ass in here. He got the funky ass towel waving that motherfucker, man.
My man driving, looking at the phone, talking about MP. Nigga, you better watch that car.
Nah, it's never was given away for free. Yeah.
Hey, Coop, someone read that.
Yeah, shout out to Coop Man 30 with the $2 holler. There is some widows in this Xbox. Bro, I'm like, if I'm in that position, give me about this motherfucking car.
Yeah, man.
So that vehicle smell like booty and Vaseline. Like, what the fuck going on
She
here?
was supposed to make a left 5 miles ago. Shut up.
Shut up. Yo, I'm shooting the video. I'm blogging right now. Like, this shit, wow.
We'll get to your destination tomorrow. Shut up.
Bro, get me up out of here, man.
You're a PlayStation fan, ain't you? You're a pony. This is back.
Yo, hey, bro, that passenger had the back seatbelt on.
I said, hold up, big man. It smell like diarrhea in here. Nah, hold up. It was never given away for free. They too fucking good, yo. These motherfuckers crazy. Yo, he about my nigga. He about to look like a madman. He got straight got a pamper on a pamper with a cap on.
Oh man, told you, man. Psychotic fix. Next
That
year.
nigga going to the store and buy towels and visors that match.
That motherfucker with some cool 100s.
Oh man,
Crazy,
God
man.
damn, with a long ass cool. He ain't got a long ass cool. That shit ain't never been given away for free. Like, God, they be doing too much, man. That's gonna be sitting back laughing like, yo, God, you give motherfuckers ammo,
I
bro.
ain't never finna be sitting
bro.
up in that car and doing that, bro. Give me up, man. Pull over, man.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't talking about some MPD. I'm from the hood. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hey, he picked that dude up and said, "You're Xbox guy." I'm an Xbox.
Xbox guy.
Oh shit.
And he hit the record button.
Xbox guys got their own Uber app and shit.
Yeah, for real, man. So don't do this to yourself. But in this moment, we seen that slow. I mean, this shit crazy as hell, though. So we got our closing words of the day.
Yes, sir.
We do, and we'll close out the show. But please look at that meme.
Yeah, every opportunity to slander Sony, here go 100 right here. This crazy.
Why you don't drink with women? Nigga, I drink with women all the time. Nigga, when you saw me at E3, who I was with? Oh, that nigga Flip went cold. You said, get them niggas the motherfucking R. Kelly bundle. Oh, shit. Open up the box, you gonna get pissed on.
Yo, this nigga crazy as hell.
Hey, play that back. Hey, play that back.
Hey,
Play that back.
Why you don't drink with women? Nigga, I drink with women all the time. Nigga, when you saw me at E3,
Hey, hold on, pay the bill.
Oh, that nigga Flip went cold.
Yo, hold on.
Them niggas the motherfucking R. Kelly bundle. Oh, shit. Open up the box, you gonna get pissed on.
That nigga crazy, bro. That nigga on one, bro. That nigga wild, bro. That nigga wild. What you say? What? You say what? Step G?
Yeah, Steph keep it G with the $10.
$10. He say these bots look crazy recording inline trying to get that new Popeye sandwich.
Yo, these niggas is wild, bro. Like, is wild.
Give me that new R. Kelly bundle.
Yeah, these motherfuckers is wild.
Happy.
Yo, I ain't lying, man. I ain't lying. Let's close the statement of the day. That motherfucker, he flip wild.
You burnt these motherfuckers too.
Hey, bro.
Listen, man. Listen. All right, listen. Listen, man. Hey, listen. I try to tell him. I try to warn him, man. These motherfuckers is mental mentioned. So we have something in common here. You got that whole G circle, bro. The motherfuckers weird, man. Talking about pills like this shit crazy, yo. Like this nigga, I don't is he drunk all the time? Like the fuck is going on with this dude, bro?
Why you don't drink with women? Nigga,
Why
I
you don't
drink with women all the time.
I drink with women all the
Nigga,
time.
when you saw me at E3, who I was with?
Who you see me with at E3 with? Mega.
You said, get them niggas the motherfucking R. Kelly bundle.
But we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the best damn podcast. Period.
Why you don't drink with women?
Make
Nigga, I
sure
drink with
y'all
women all the
like.
time.
Make sure y'all like.
Nigga, when you saw me at E3, who I was
subscribe
with?
button. Hit the like
Oh, that
button.
nigga Flip went
And look
cold.
forward to the highlights
Get them niggas
coming
the
out sometime this
motherfucking R. Kelly bundle.
Facts.
Oh, shit. Open up the box, you gonna get pissed on.
Open up the box, you gonna get pissed on. You hit the like button, you get pissed on. This shit wild, man. But yeah, man, shout everybody that rocked out with us live. We'll be back next week. Look out for the highlights during the middle of the week. And we got anything else going on? We covered about everything?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we got everything.
We got each and everything. Like I said, shout out everybody that rocked out with us live with the best damn podcast. We may maybe if not next week, we can at the next we got another special guest. I don't like count names before they had to be. How you say blacks at Xbox? I'm gonna leave it at that. and you can fill in the blanks when we get one of the blacks from the Xboxes up here. We got the next. Should be a good show. But anyway, we're back during the week. Like I said, also too, shameless plug. If you have Amazon Prime, a lot of you guys do. You got Amazon Prime. You know Amazon owns Twitch, right? You go to shameless plug. They own Twitch, so you can subscribe to my Twitch channel for completely free. You go to Amazon. You go to your account. You link your Prime with your Twitch, and you subscribe to me for absolutely free. Help support Mark.
Yeah. And Monty Moss, you want to get your shameless plug in there?
Yeah. You was reading my mind. I just dropped the chat. I'm doing a giveaway to the supporters. You know what I'm saying? A free copy of Remnant on your platform of choice, whether it be Steam, PlayStation 4, Xbox. Just click on that link. I'll put it in here again. Click on the link and make sure you're eligible, because any time between now and this Friday coming up, I'm picking a winner. It can be any moment.
Any moment.
I can be doing it right now.
The motherfucking R. Kelly bundle. You know
I was gonna say, don't get stuck with the R. Kelly bundle.
Don't get pissed off with the R. Kelly.
And almighty next gen 720 Johnson is banned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He can't get
drink
this.
with women.
Hey,
You
yo,
drink with women all the time.
Hey, yo,
When you saw me at E3, who I was with. Oh, that nigga Flip went cold. He said, get them niggas the motherfucking R. Kelly bundle.
Shout out to the almighty.
Shout out to the almighty next to 720 Johnson. He won.
Is that real? Did he get it?
Shout out, we out of here though, man. Yeah. Like shit, motherfuckers wild, man.